Ask anyone, who's your idea of the tortured artist, the mad genius? Chances are you'll get one answer and just one answer. Vincent van Gogh. Sliced his ear off, didn't he?
Well, no, actually, he didn't. What he did do was cut off a fleshy chunk of earlobe. Oh, I know, that's enough to suggest he is balmy, isn't it? And when he eventually did shoot himself, there was bound to be a chorus of, well, yes, he would, wouldn't he?
Soft pink, and blood red. Soft pink and blood red. Soft blue is 15th degrees, and harsh blue greens. No further furnace.
How would a man like that make art as stunning as this? What others diagnosed as mental sickness, Vincent thought was an illumination, a new vision of what art could be, a revelation of heaven here on earth. He thought of himself as a prophet then, but also as a thinker. The thoughts poured themselves out in a torrent of words, page after page, day after day.
All you have to do to find the real Van Gogh, no fool at all, but a thoughtful, observant man, is to read his letters. Hundreds of them, mostly written to his younger brother Theo, and you'll see that intelligence burning away.
Dear Theo. God, beautiful Shakespeare is. His language and his method are like a brush trembling with excitement and ecstasy.
So, meet this other Van Gogh, not a creature of blind instinct at all, but an insatiable bookworm.
I've made more or less a serious study of Victor Hugo and Dickens and recently Aeschylus and a few of the great minor masters.
Okay, the scary one will buttonhole you in the pub and bang on about George Eliot and Charles Dickens, and you'll be backing off from the awful palm.
You do know that Fabricius and Beda are counted among the minor masters.
Beda.
So underneath the scabby face and moth-eaten coat, Vincent lived the life of the mind. For a long time, art never came first. What mattered most was the search for salvation. It was in his blood. His father, the Reverend Theodorus van Gogh, was pastor in a village in the South Netherlands. So even when he was rescued from the Calvinist Dutch gloom by his uncle and sent to London as an art dealer, he's out to save souls.
It was in the Victorian gaslight that the real Vincent started to emerge. Amidst the grime and grit of Disraeli's London, the starchy young Dutchman rediscovered Jesus.
It is an old faith, and it is a good faith. Our life is a pilgrim's progress. and our life is an old faith, and it is a good faith that our life...
He appointed himself as a missionary to the destitute, and as he wore out shoe leather tramping past the dispossessed, the drunks and the whores, Vincent grew to despise the pygmy world of the galleries. What he wanted to be was a preacher.
It is an old faith, and it is a good faith. Our life is a pilgrim's progress, that we are strangers on the earth. But, though this be so, we are not alone, for our Father is with us. Our Father is with us. Is with us. We are pilgrims, and our life... We are pilgrims, and our life...
So St. Vincent the Good abandoned the plush red carpets and set off in search of captives starved for light. The coal pits of southern Belgium. Dirt poor, and as far as Vincent was concerned, in desperate need of saving. The young lay preacher took his dog-eared Bibles and his eager retriever look through mucky streets where women hauled sacks of coke and did his best.
And our life is a long walk from earth to heaven. A long walk from earth to heaven.
But it still wasn't enough. After a trial period, the missionary society who paid his pittance got rid of him. Excessive zeal, apparently. But you didn't get rid of Vincent van Gogh that easily. He hit on a different way to preach. He would paint. This would be Vincent's new calling.